years that based on his filler for personality. Okay, well, if we're talking about sex, which it seems like you're saying is the exact same thing, would you say sex is binary by definition? For sure, yes, absolutely. Okay, so you're arguing there, like sex is not binary, it's bimodal. So if you look at a distribution graph, we're going to see people in two camps the majority of the time, but there are going to be externalities on both ends of the spectrum and in the middle example. So we already talked about intersex. However, with intersex, though, they are mutations of a binary, correct? No, we're talking about, hold on, but we're talking about an entire spectrum, with sex, where by definition defeating your expression of what a binary is by saying that there are externalities. But let me ask you a question. Like XXY. Charlie, you're trying to create this one box and then use any examples that are outside of that box. You brought up just by that box again, you brought up intersex. We're talking about reality. You brought up intersex. Okay, sex organs. Which one is more dominant? What do you mean? In an XXY situation. Can you explain your point of view? I mean, obviously you have more female characteristics and male characteristics in an XXY, or like YYX. What are the two? The point is that you do not have both. We can see people with female reproductive organs that have XY, and we can see the vice versa, people with male reproductive organs that have XX. So I think you said something about gender, though I think that's more interesting to get into. Do you understand how the conversation is moving on to sex? Because you're ceding that argument. No, I'm not ceding it. Okay, I want to keep going into it. We can. Okay, so besides male and female, what categories exist? We have people that are intersex, we have people that are
oh my god, bro.
Distribution. Are you aware what bimodal means versus binary? Somewhat of an understanding. Okay, well, so you can be presented with a graph after this with people that you grew up with you. But it's actually fine. So it's like constantly going to condescending type talk. It's not going to be for I'm sure match your energy with
I had no idea there was different genders besides male and female. I said I had no idea.
I would say that trans women are women.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, you can kind of see how, based on how passionate they are. When I first glanced, they doing a great job at being the opposite of
you want to do. What type of genitals would you say I have? I don't know. I'm not obsessed with genitals, but I could do a blood sampling right now and I can see exactly what you are, because every single one of your trillions of cells are either coded with XX or XY. No matter how much surgery, whatever. I think that you are a man, but you can fool me. You could take hormones, you could play camouflage. Like I could fool you to be Hispanic if I had the right Hollywood makeup director. That doesn't mean that you are the thing, though. But you're going from an objective biological perspective, which we've already talked about with sex. We're talking about a social construct or a social.
You said social construct.
I'm sitting down at the table. You're telling the waiter, hey, I want to go sit with blank. What would you use? He doesn't know my name. Yeah, well, I'm sitting over there. That guy. Yeah, yes, or that guy. You're going to typically use he, or you're going to say that guy, like you just said, correct, because you're ascribing the male gender to me based on my. Yes, and I say I could be an error. Maybe you are a biological one. And then you correct yourself, right? That's it. Maybe not. So that's what that's exactly what we're trying to say. So the question is that, do you think that woman can then be assumed just their costume design? It's not costume design. What is it? It's performative social characteristics. So
he said it's not costume design, it's performative social characteristics.
Yeah, because it's based on a social construct.
Yeah, right?
That they're trying to dismantle or saying it's not real.
Yo, my sociology teacher used to talk about shit like that, and it's crazy, man. It's crazy. That is insane.
All right, listen to one black man's call to the Breakfast Club about Harris seeming to be out of touch in her interview with Charlamagne the God.
Other cultures spanning thousands of years, you'll see a difference. I know, like for example, the Mayans had plenty of people with schizophrenia, right? So that means nothing, right? Okay, so we have people that say they're hearing things from God, but you say that's schizophrenia. Well, not necessarily. It built Western civilization. Due process, individual rights. I just wanted to hear that your friends are defensively on board in the greatest civilization ever. You know, that voice from God happened to build the greatest nation ever to exist in the history of the world. That's, I think the Mayans are saying the same thing. That's the problem with presuppositional realism. So now you can say anything. God's telling me right now that the Mayan nation, you think that's real? We go, there's the Mayan nation, and it wasn't. No. Yeah, overkilling and violence.
Like, mental health is crazy. Like, you really think if you speak it fast enough, that makes it true. Like, that doesn't make any sense, bro. He gave them the question to define what a woman was, and they completely left-winged it and fucking went around the question, bro.
That's gender, for sure, a social construct.
Yeah,
but
bro.
Sex is not a social, that's science.
That's science, bro. Like, what the fuck? These niggas is crazy.
They can agree to that. He's agreeing that what they're doing is a social performance.
Yeah.
Like, that's what they want to do.
Do you have a kid who lost the camera? We see this guy sprinting through the terminal.
I had to get it that time. I barely made it on time.
This is amazing. I got to take a lot of photos of pigeons, and I started a pigeon obsession.
That's how good leads the way.
Some air purifiers can start to lose performance in just 6 months, and the new filter fees start to pile up. The Shark Never Change. Cleanable debris defense protects your filter, meaning no replacements for up to 5 years. Shark Never Change air purifiers.
At Amazon, we're helping customers more easily discover products that meet sustainability standards and support our commitment to help preserve the natural world.
Yo, that shit is
Collaborate
crazy,
with
bro.
trusted certifications, including Regenerative Organic Certified, whose organic products support healthy soil, worker well-being, and animal welfare. Join us in supporting regenerative organic agriculture and the sustainability journey we are all on together. Shop your values on Amazon.com.
That's a fact. First nigga that touched the TV gets stabbed.
We begin with the Fox News alert. Democratic White House nominee Kamala Harris headed into the battleground state of Wisconsin today after facing what is her toughest interview yet. Fox News' Brett Barrett did not back down on tough topics that Americans deserve answers on. We are just 19 days away from Election Day. I'm CarrotPlz. You are in the Fox Focus. Brett's interview began with a brief exchange on one of the top issues for voters, the Biden-Harris border fight.
How many illegal immigrants you estimate your administration has released into the country over the last 3.5 years?
Well, I'm glad you raised the issue of immigration, because I agree with you. It is a topic of discussion that people want to rightfully have. And you know what I'm going to talk about.
Yeah, but you get the number. Do you think it's 1 million, 3 million?
But let's just get to the point. Okay, the point is that we have a broken immigration system that needs to be repaired.
The Homeland Security Secretary said that 85% of apprehensions,
We have a
rough estimate of 6 million people have been released into the country. And let me just finish. I'll get to your question. I promise.
I just beginning to answer.
Jocelyn Mungary, Rachel Moore, Lakin Riley, they are young women who were brutally assaulted and killed by some of the men who were released at the beginning of the administration. You owe those families an apology.
Let me just say, first of all, there's a tragic history. There's no question about it.
But you owe them an apology.
I will tell you that I am so sorry for her. I am so sorry for her. Sincerely. But let's talk about
3 o'clock.
what is happening right now with an individual who does not want to
And Donald
participate in
Trump has been
solutions.
running.
Now, let's go back and talk about all those millions of people who
I love that,
are
bro.
in our country.
He said you've been in office for 3.5 years.
Standing on a ring.
Donald Trump's been running for
Concerns over
us.
who exactly is coming into our country next.
I'm just
I'm just a girl.
Illegal immigrants are charged in
It's
all
been 3 days and I still can't figure out how she answered that question.
of
Like,
Maryland.
you've been in office for 3 years. Why hasn't everything changed?
Her
And
mother
Donald Trump's been running
went
for
off
office.
this morning.
The pain never goes away.
And she shrugged her shoulder too, which made it even funny. She said,
Yeah.
and did the with her
In the
hand.
lab.
And I
Yo.
don't know how to do that. If they had secured the borders,
Oh yeah, that's a
then
fact.
just American people should come first. That's why we elect these officials, to protect our country,
That's a fact.
not to open the border and allow all
And Biden back fucking Morin.
into our country.
Nigga, yeah, fucking nigga, a couple migrants and niggas that just came through the border killed her
Illegal
family.
immigrant crime, a big issue
Yeah,
during my
and
town
Biden
hall.
and Harris didn't
Former
apologize
President Donald
for
Trump
it and didn't even
yesterday.
send any.
Oh, that she did. They made her apologize on
That's what he was saying.
Yeah.
She didn't though. She
said, yeah,
disregarded
she
the
said,
question.
yeah, I'm sorry
She
about
said,
it.
yeah, I'm sorry about it, and then
It's
continued
unfortunate,
talking
yeah.
about Trump.
She said it was unfortunate.
Nigga, she could have made an actual statement or had
Yeah.
something written
Look
down.
in the camera.
Yeah.
He was on campus the day
Look at
Reagan
this.
Riley was murdered.
terrifying for all those kids.
Nigga,
right?
he went up to their
I wanted
college
to know,
campus,
like, how
bro.
quickly in a sanctuary city like they're calling Athens, Georgia, how quickly can you remove those threats to our society so that our children can go out on a run, as they rightfully should be able to do in a park in the daytime by themselves?
Well, we are into it. First of all, we are going to end all sanctuary cities immediately.
Nice. I like that.
Because they're really...
See, that's how you're supposed to come up with your answers, bro.
I can do it with an executive order. I have to do it with an executive order. Why do they
He said he could do that shit with an executive order within 2 days, nigga. Send the fucking Coast Guard, the Army, and clean them niggas up.
To protect criminals. That's what they become. We're going to end all sanctuary cities in the United States, and we're going to go back to normalcy. And we're going to have law and order.
That answer is everywhere today. In
Yeah.
focus now, Republican Senator
Yeah,
Martha
'cause that's what
Blackburn
we've
at a
been
great
waiting
state
for.
of
Yeah.
Tennessee,
Swing
member of the
everybody back to
judiciary,
this
and
Yeah, that's what I
Nobody
said.
got
He
that
didn't boost the hype. She thought he was gonna boost the hype and focus on her. Meanwhile, over the last 2 weeks, he's been doing his own thing, bro. Nigga, while she's been on a Trump this, Trump that everywhere she went. She lost voters. It was at 49 to 49 when I showed you the other day. Now it's at 78 to 29. She's over with. She's done. She's done. She's desperate right now.
That's what I said.
Desperate. Look, he already got them niggas starting to pack them niggas up. Look at that. That's in fucking California, bro.
She thinks that
is that
saying
they
the
are
marijuana thing,
perfectly
bro, the
fine
marijuana thing
with
to
this
me is a
open
clear
border,
red flag.
with the fentanyl, with the sex trafficking, the
electoral
drug trafficking, the human trafficking,
president,
because
mayor,
there is
whatever
no
it is.
Y'all ever say that they lose?
Yeah, they lose, but not only that, you can see who they're trying to bring in.
You can see.
I've been
She
out with the
only
border
targeted
patrol. She has
black
not.
men.
She
She
went to
said,
the
and
border for
incarceration.
one
Why?
visit
Because those
for
are the two
20
things and two
minutes.
major topics that go with that.
And
But not only
was
that,
getting
getting
in the
smoking.
car and
It's like
going
you
on
said, she
patrol
didn't mention
with the
anything
border
about
patrol,
cancer
like you have
patients. She
done,
didn't
like
mention
I
anything
have
about
done,
people that are
seeing
getting
firsthand
medicated for
what
it. No,
they
she
are
mentioned
encountering every single
She don't
day.
care about none of that.
has
She cared
no
about
answers.
swinging in the
She
black
took
votes.
absolutely
Because what they
no
said in the news before that,
and did
he
not
took
have
over
empathy
her swing states.
for
He
these
did.
After she went and did her, she was doing her
Yeah.
press conference,
Yeah.
he was going and actually
Talking to the
in the
people, that's what I'm
stadium.
saying.
Yeah.
You know, there was one
He's
thing
doing it the right way.
in
That's the
Rice.
old school way of doing it.
Yeah. That's what
You
I
don't need
said.
to go on no podcast because they know he knows that they're gonna misconstrue his words. They can
Yeah.
edit it. They have their own editors.
Yeah.
Political, if that's the
If
case,
it's a fucking
it would
podium,
be
they
about
have
the timing of
to.
it.
That speech is
But
written
also, she
down.
didn't.
You
she
can
It's a
didn't
live
exactly what she
speech.
said. She didn't ride in a squad
That's why I
car.
said
She
even on a
didn't-
podcast, she couldn't even bring material that she wrote down.
Yeah. That's
One
why I
thing,
get
she
what
was
you're
just
saying.
winging it, bro.
How she could
She had
not
no topic
even
points, no
acknowledge
Nothing. She was just winging it. Just going through life, winging it. Like, you can't do that if you're trying to run for the country, bro. That's, like I said, that's the one thing that I really don't fuck with. Like, she's just winging this shit like it's just whatever. Nah, bro. Nigga, if you want to win, you have to say the right things, you have to do the right policies, you have to talk about the right agendas. She hasn't done any of those.
She's a face of what? The last.
Excuse me, sir, what are you doing? Open that door. Come right here. I see you. Yeah. What are you going to the bathroom for? You gotta poop?
You clean that butt?
The
So go
American
poop.
people have been living with this. They saw what President Trump did to try to secure that
Leave the
border,
seat down.
started to
The
get
seat
ready
down
for what
when
they
you
needed,
poop,
which is a physical
the seat
barrier,
up when you pee.
better technology,
Yeah,
and
so
more
that's what happened to
officers
you
and
yesterday.
agents on
You
the
tried to
ground.
put the seat up and your hand slipped in it. Just watch what you did.
This administration
Yep.
has turned every
That's what he did. His hands fell right in that shit when he was trying to sit down.
into a
And that probably made him not want to poop anymore, because after that he said he didn't want to poop anymore. Yeah, exactly, that makes sense. I just watch what he did. Why? You don't sit on the toilet with the seat up, okay? You don't do that, bro. You sit with the seat down, and when you pee, that's when you put the seat up.
Israel's military.
That's why I leave the seat up in the night for when he wake up to go pee. So he don't do that. But that's what I'm saying. And sometimes he's rushing, and then he don't put the seat down, and I can see why that happened to him. Because he was rushing. I mean, you see that? He was rushing to put the fucking seat up. No, the seat is already down.
1,200.
Alright, let me know when you need help. So what?
It was the deadliest day for the Jewish people since.
So I was about to start this and I seen his little feet. I said, wait a minute, open that door.
During IDF operations in Gaza, 3 terrorists were eliminated. We are checking the possibility.
Oh shit, they really did an airstrike yesterday.
Told you they, I told you they announced on the American news they got a week. And then what they announced after that, flights are delayed. What they announced after that, migrants are taking over the flights. So what they're gonna put 2 and 2 together? Our military can't go over there because they're too busy booking private shit for them.
Opening day.
Oh my god! Yo, come look at this.
There's a monster.
Yo, bro, he's taking bigger shit than me.
Meantime picks, we make buying tickets easy by
Yeah, that's a big shit. There you go, bro, like your ass.
and shows.
That's a big boy shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's game time.
Here, I got you. Yeah, but you need to wait.
Yeah, that's a big boy shit.
Yo,
Yeah.
that's not wild.
That's gonna be healthy. That's that big boy shit. Yeah, I said when you finish now, go finish watching the TV and chill. Careful, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Choose and customize your channel lineup. We'll watch the film.
Oh my gosh, why would you do that,
Living
bro?
proof
You don't do it. You don't do it like that.
actually cleans your hair.
You don't do it like
So
that.
let's put it to the test.
I know you learned from your fucking family, but you don't do that. You're gonna make the shit have bacteria. You don't do
Wow, you
that.
guys. So living proof.
Ask questions, bro. You just fuck the whole shit up. Let go. Just go and take care of it. Because I know why the fuck you just did that instead of just asking me and I'm right here.
And we got truck
You just pissed me the fuck off by doing that. I don't want to hear shit from you. You just blew my mind. So why the fuck are you doing that? No, nigga.
And then you can clean it up.
Clean off what? Where you gonna clean it? In the shower?
Driving up his numbers.
Exactly. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Back up, bro, please.
And not necessarily getting.
Cause I don't know why the fuck would you do that, nigga? Of course it's gonna do that, cause you just fucking threw whites.
It was already.
It doesn't matter. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that, bro.
So when I take the logic and flip it on its head, turn it 180 degrees around, right? Upper Midwest, these states here like the Blue Wall,
Doesn't matter, bro.
Wisconsin, Michigan,
You don't do
Pennsylvania.
that.
That's where Kamala
Let it
Harris
go
is
down,
for
then you
50 to
stop it.
70. What
It didn't go down.
It's gonna go down by itself, nigga.
It didn't.
And it was going to. It was. It's gonna do that because it's a fucking pressure at the bottom, so it has to flood it to push it up so it can go down. Please step away.
indeed tighter than we have been lately.
Please step the fuck away.
Maybe the
Pass me the bleach so I can clean this shit. Cause I don't know why the fuck you did that.
number in Michigan. For the sake of this exercise today, we'll give you
Give me the one that has the fucking regular cover on it, not that one. The one that has the cover on it.
Perhaps they could go
why the
for
fuck
blue
would you do
collar
that, bro?
Scranton Joe, but they can't go for Kamala.
You don't do it when you're stuck in there like that,
Maybe
bro.
Pennsylvania
Wait until it goes down.
And look where that goes.
Don't tell me something, bro.
263.
Nigga, I'm right here. Nigga, ask a question. You rushing to do that for what? And he asked you to help him with his
Maybe
pants,
the
man.
demo ship
I didn't
in
even hear
Georgia
him. He
did.
flushed the
is
toilet.
more
He
significant
did
than
say
even the
he
posters on
flushed the
the
Yeah,
toilet
but
and
he
it
did
was
say
coming
it.
up.
Nigga, you right next to me and I heard him say it from all the way where I'm sitting. You didn't even hear
You
it.
weren't even sitting. He was standing right
The
here.
same shit, nigga. I'm over there,
This is the
nigga.
same argument in North Carolina, places like Greensboro and Raleigh, maybe even Charlotte. Maybe they're bluer than we think.
Yes.
If that's the case, since she
That's
flips
it.
North Carolina, Kamala Harris would be at 257, and on election night, under this scenario, we would shift our entire attention to the Southwest. Arizona did end Donald Trump in 2020. For this year, what if he wins Arizona? That would be enough to give him the presidency in 2024. But I'll take that off here for the purpose of this exercise and give Arizona to Kamala Harris. That would not be enough. Nevada would. Let's come back to the Midwest a little bit. Nebraska, too. We believe in Omaha, that will be blue. That would put her exactly at 269 electoral votes, which would leave the silver state of Nevada enough to put this at 269. It is not out of the possibility that this could happen on election night. Going back over here and talk a little more about it.
When you lay your head down at night,
Yes.
are you doing that in your sleep?
I want to say no.
But this, it's really interesting to play with the map like that and to see what could we be doing elections.
So we're looking for these nuances, right? Like early voting in Georgia. They're giving us some clues right now. We're 48 hours into it. And there are some clues out there, but it's inconclusive. But we've talked about these Senate races in the upper Midwest, and they've surprised us in a big way. Mike Rogers seems to be gaining. Hoagie seems to be gaining in Wisconsin. If their vote is rising, then Trump's vote must be rising as well.
One other poll from last night. This is Fox News poll on percent saying yes. Okay, in terms of honest and trustworthy, Kamala Harris 48, Donald Trump 43. Strong leader, Harris 47, Trump 55. Up to the job of president, 50 for Kamala Harris and 53 for Trump. And mental soundness, 54, 52. I'm going to call that a tie. So. We got new numbers and lots of fun.
Okay, so we're going to get back to that momentarily.
1 second, they're a neighbor you like. The next, they're a neighbor you trust.
No problem.
1 second, you're worrying about your home. And then, thanks to ADT, there's a lot less to worry about. Feel secure enough to let others in. With trusted neighbor from ADT.
The power of film is connection.
It's about the smiles, the sadness, the greatness, the triumphs, and sometimes just the regular days. It's the stories that people tell about the lives we live.
Now, Donald Trump made his pitch directly to Latino voters yesterday during a town hall with the Spanish
Latino voters.
In it, the former president called the January 6th Capitol insurrection, quote, Day of Love. And also did not back down from false claims that Haitian migrants were eating pets in Springfield, Ohio. Take a look.
You had hundreds of thousands of people come to Washington. They didn't come because of me. They came because of the election. They thought the election was a rigged election, and that's why they came. Some of those people went down to the Capitol. I said, peacefully and patriotically, nothing done wrong at all, nothing done wrong. And action was taken, strong action. Ashley Babbitt was killed. Nobody was killed. There were no guns down there. We didn't have guns. The others had guns, but we didn't have guns. And when I say we, these are people that walked down. This was a tiny percentage of the overall, which nobody sees and nobody shows. But that was a day of love from the standpoint of the millions. It's like hundreds of thousands. It could have been the largest group I've ever spoken before.
My question to you very respectfully is, do you really believe that these people are eating the people's pets?
Thank you. Well, thank you very much. This was just reported. I was just saying what was reported. That's been reported. And eating other things too that they're not supposed to do. But this is, all I do is report. I was there. I'm going to be there. And we're going to take a look, and I'll give you a full report when I do it. That's been in the newspapers and reported pretty broadly. I will say this as far as Springfield is concerned, because I do know that situation. You have a city of 52,000 people, and they've added almost 30,000 migrants into the city. If you were a person that lived there, if you lived in Springfield, Ohio, and all of a sudden you couldn't get into a hospital, you couldn't get your children into a school, you wouldn't be able to buy groceries, you could no longer pay the rent because the government's paying rent. Any of that, if any of that happened, it would be a disaster for you, and you wouldn't be happy.
So again, you have a situation where former President Trump is being asked questions, and he proceeds to lie many times, and he's allowed to drone on and on with those lies unchecked. Joining us now is former president of Univision and former president and CEO of Telemundo, Joaquin Blaya. Thank you very much for coming on the show this morning. I'm wondering how you felt this town hall went on Univision last night, and if he was able to win over more voters from the community.
Well, Mika, you were talking a few minutes ago about this ecosystem that exists in Fox News. What happened last night at the Univision Town Hall, it was an extension of that. it was really not a town hall. It was an infomercial where they brought in audience as props. They did ask tough questions, but of course he went on to recite his concert of lies without any journalism integrity on the part of the network, without any fact-checking. And so he spoke for uninterrupted, saying many of the things that we have seen him say for the last few months. But some of the things that he has been saying in the last few months, which are very relevant to Hispanics, were not brought up. For example, that we are poisoning the blood of this country. That we includes me and my family. That he is working on the largest deportation project in American history, where he is planning to raid and put in camps millions of people. Obviously, he went on talking about the Haitians in Springfield, legal citizens of this country, which were invited by that city to help provide services and jobs. It goes on and on. I think we have covered the subject at length this morning. The question here is Univision did not distinguish themselves as being a true news organization and served as a platform for close to an hour of his continuing recital of lies.
Mr. Bly, good morning. As you say, there are so many issues central to the lives of Latino Americans in this country that were not addressed yesterday. I guess the question is, why? Is it Donald Trump went there? He only goes places where he knows he'll have a friendly reception. But on the example that we showed there about the immigrants eating the pets in Springfield, Ohio, which is so quickly and easily refuted by the facts, you can cite fellow Republicans, the governor, the mayor, others who said that's just complete nonsense. Why is it in this case, do you think, that he was not held to account? He was not pressed on some of his lies?
Well, I cannot respond for the network, but there was the person that was conducting let's call it the town hall, was the same person that did that, what I call, when I spoke at Rachel, what I call a propaganda project. The main anchor of the Univision network is Jorge Ramos, one of the most respected journalists in America. And if the network was serious about conducting this in a journalistic manner, you would have thought that Jorge would have to be the person doing the interview in the town hall. Yet they again decided to put on someone that they brought from Mexico, and the result was you saw last night, where they allowed Trump to go freely, as I said again, reciting, his traditional list of lies.
Former president of Univision, Telemundo, Joaquin Blaya, thank you both. Thank you very much for coming on and let's say that you're headed up those networks. I really appreciate your important insight this morning. Thank you very much. David.
Yeah, the nigga went nutty. And that was just Super Saiyan 1, but his exertion of energy went beyond that, bro. He was so mad he didn't even think to change his hair color.
Wait, it didn't change?
Nah, that's regular Super Saiyan. That's regular Super Saiyan. Hey, do not open that door. You don't need none. Have a seat and watch your TV. What?
What? Where's the remote there?
It's on top of the fridge.
I just changed blue to dark blue.
Oh, that's it. Hey. That's lit right now. He lit.
Can't get no good videos, but got away though.
That's not bad. But after this, I'm about to lock in now. Sexy lady, drive me crazy, turn me on. Put it right there. Yo, there's a loadout box right here if anybody want that. Cover me, I'll res him. Alright, bet I'll cover you. Yo, there's a loadout box right here. I pinned it. It's right here. there's two of them still on that roof. I got a flare. I'm gonna let it go now. One landing in behind us right here. Down. One more on the roof. Got one more. Come on, bro. Fucking buy station won't work. He's on top of the roof, bro. Yeah. GG's.
Appreciate the dedication, but let's drop the overtime heroics. Time to RTB.